Hi students, welcome to Typography and Layout. Jackson College class, I'm excited to work with you this term. I'm just giving you a quick little overview on what's expected within the online format for JetNet for this course. And you can read that I have like an introduction, and this course does not require Adobe Creative Cloud. However, if you are interested in graphic design, it's probably a great idea to start looking into the purchase and or subscription of that software. We do provide students access to that software in the library on Central Campus. However, it's always a good idea to start thinking about including that as a regular cost of your education up until when you graduate. It's just a really good idea to have that handy at home and on a laptop that you have. You'll want to have adequate memory, obviously. If you have questions on that, please come see me, chat with me about that. I'm happy to sit down and show you the minimum requirements, or if you have a budget for maximum requirements for that, I can give you a rundown of what I do for my personal use. Obviously, there's going to be a difference between people who want to do like video graphics and people who are just looking to do sort of the bare minimum, creating logos, newsletters, that kind of stuff, static graphics versus, well, obviously you can have an element of interactivity to that, but people who really want to do, heavy, intense motion graphics, 3D design animation, obviously your system might look a little bit different than a person who's looking more about into photography and light logo graphics, that kind of stuff, static stuff, production, print, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of elements to our field, as you know, and typography overlaps many of those key segments of our career as graphic designers. And that's kind of exciting because it gives us a whole area of opportunity that we may not have had before. Okay, so here are my office hours. The links to the discounted student Adobe Creative Cloud are up here. I'm located in the William Atkinson building at the end of the hall behind the double doors, 226D. And let's see, my office hours are mostly Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays between 12 and 3-ish, 12 and 2:30. It's probably good to get an appointment on Fridays because I'm usually in committee meetings that day. And then I also have weird appointments and stuff set up on certain days. So you can generally, that's why I throw these hours in, you can generally find me during these hours in WA 226D. Again, there's I don't think I told you guys this before, but I do have a phone outside of that. There's a phone outside of that, the double doors of my office. Just pick it up. It has my name, down my name. Give me a call if you're curious and want to set up an appointment, or if you just feel like you want to walk in and sit down and have some questions about courses, if you're in this course or more than one course. Okay, the digital textbook resource is here. There's another place you can find it as well, and you can find that in your syllabus. I can talk to you about where that's at in a second, but if you click on this, it's actually open resources, thinkingwithtype.com. The author for this book is amazing. She is a pretty prominent typographer and graphic designer. So we will follow most everything in this book. You can kind of go to each of the chapters, letter, type, text, grid, and extras here. And then down here you can also navigate type families, super families, mixing typefaces, punctuation, that kind of stuff. Any of the things we're going to focus on are all located here. It does not cost you anything. I do that because I know you guys have to pay for Adobe Creative software, so I think it's important that you have free textbooks or open access textbooks as much as possible. Okay. The syllabus is here, and I'm opening that. You can definitely read it yourself. But I do want to cover just one thing quickly, and that would be the digital textbook. We also have it available to us for free in Jackson College's eBook Central ProQuest. So if you click on that, you can get it there as well. You just have to enter your JC username and password. Okay? And then you can read it online. You can download the book if you wanted to, PDF chapters, and print it out. This link actually gets a little more specific. I'm actually going to copy that link. I may throw it in JetNet for you guys, just so you don't have to go into the syllabus to get that. Were we here? Let's see. There we go. Okay, so I'll do that in a little bit. But here we have the syllabus here, and any major announcements may show up here, or they'll show up in the latest news, which I'll maybe on the right or the left of your workspace within JetNet. Okay, I have not revealed Unit 1 yet, but this is a general breakdown of the unit and what to expect each unit. We have instructions, and I'll generally have a video for each unit breaking it down. So I'm not going to get too into detail on the specifics for this unit, but I'll just go over real quickly. Each week, you want to open up the instructions. You'll read through it. Obviously, this week, you want to read the syllabi or the syllabus, the video resource that I'm going to give you, and then you'll want to complete a forum icebreaker, introducing yourself. You want to respond to people. It's very important to respond to people and check in every week on this JetNet course. You'll also want to be sure that you are looking at what's required, which is complete for Unit 1, and then what needs to be submitted. This is where you submit your work, forums, and actual submissions and assessments. That will all be located here. Okay, so that is really important. Down here is a peer support forum. Troubleshooting ideas, that's things that you talk about with your peers. I have a lot of students who ask me questions in there. Sometimes I don't get in there as quickly as possible because I may overlook it because I'm grading, or I'm answering questions through email. That is my primary way to respond to you. So contacting me through email is the best way to go about doing that. And I'll get back to you. I am dedicated to getting back to you between no later than 48 hours, 24 to 48 hours. Now, if that's on a weekend, it might be a little different. If you send me an email on a Friday, I try to get back to you all on Sunday because I know your projects are due, and generally Sundays I'm online all day, so that usually happens. But it's possible that, if it's a weekend, give me one business day, so you might hear back from me Monday. Meaning if you have any major questions for the week, that's going to be important that you connect with me before, Friday. Hopefully you're logging in Monday, Tuesday. You can ask any questions you need to, and I can get back to you before Friday. And usually that is never a problem. I haven't had any complaints on that. So I'm here to support your success. So know that 24 to 48 hours is generally reasonable. And I will get back to you quicker most times. Okay? So your instructions are really important. Generally, underneath each unit, you'll have instructions, a video overview for that unit, breaking down anything I foresee might be questionable for students, which is in the online environment that happens all the time. You have the digital textbook resource, and I do this for each unit. Instructions, Unit 2 overview, digital textbook, and then what's due for this. This course is really fun. I find students put out some really creative work in this course, and I really look forward to working with you all, seeing what you have to bring, and to see you maybe turn on your interest and be inspired by typography like I was and still am. So I look forward to working with you. Please feel free to connect with me, and have a happy and productive Unit 1 and term.